Today I'm going hiking and we're going to simulate that I ran into a haboob. And along with me is my trusty pack, a 72-hour kit to survive a disaster for 72 hours. We got road flares, you can do a lot of these, signaling, dust mask, survival handbook, Air Force survival handbook, first aid kit, 100-foot of paracord, a poncho liner, a tarp, a shovel, some food here, a kit here with a bunch of little items we can get into later, some extra socks for your wet feet if they get wet, and some duct tape, all nicely packaged in an outdoor backpack. Alright, so we're out here hiking. I got my survival pack on. It's a 3-day pack. I got my boonie cover to help me keep the sun off my face. And luckily enough, I made a little shelter down there because I figure I might be staying overnight. But the thing is, now I'm stuck out here and there's a haboob coming in my direction. So I gotta get to my area. Alright, so the good thing is I made the back of the shelter towards the wind so it doesn't fill up my area. Now, what I'm going to want to do is unpack my pack and see if there's anything in here that might be useful. Notice my first aid kit is the first thing I can pull out in case of an emergency. I got a shovel in case I need to dig in a little more. My MRE for food, some paracord. If the winds get too strong, I can always improve my shelter. I got a poncho liner in case it gets cold out. Provide me with some insulation. Get this out. It's cold right now. So I'm going to bundle up in this thing just like that. Now, I got some flares. If I really need to, I can make a big triangle on the ground, which is an international sign for distress. This is the other thing that you want to use, especially if you have asthma, allergies, or if you don't want a bunch of dust in your mouth. You gotta put on your dust mask. Make sure it's tight over your nose so they can seal out all the dust. And here we got some extra socks in case your feet get wet. It prevents getting blisters. Survival handbook. And this case of items right here is what I'm really interested in right now. Okay, as you noticed, I put a dip in my mouth. Keeps me calm a little bit and gives me something to do. Probably not the best idea because it can dehydrate you. Some of these items right here in this pack I've gathered. You got a whistle so you can alert people of your surrounding area. Some water purification. The only bad thing is this iodine tastes really bad in the water. I got a compass here so I can know my direction. If the haboob is bad enough, you won't be able to tell your direction very well, as visibility will be low. I got a multi-tool here. This you can use to cut the cord, improve your home, and other items as well. I got some pack soap. This is fully biodegradable, so it doesn't hurt any little critters. Got a match case here, fully waterproof. Waterproof matches as well, just in case it breaks. I got a map here, state map, in case you don't know your surroundings very well and you're a tourist. You can
always use this to find your way home. Another thing too that's useful is this saw here. You can unfold it and you can cut things to the appropriate length so you can improve your home. This right here, I got a flashlight in case you're out there in the dark too long, with some extra batteries. Got some light sticks here, some really good alerting signals you can do with a light stick. You can just throw them on the ground, or you can take this paracord here, you can tie it to the end of the stick and wave it in a circle, and that makes aircraft visible to you, visible to aircraft. Now the other thing too I want to get into, in case you're running around and you hurt yourself, got a nice healthy first aid kit here. Some of the most basic items you should have in your first aid kit is a warming blanket for emergencies, band-aids, ace bandages, some extra matches, all kind of band-aids, rubber gloves. Got some tape in here, some more scissors to cut the tape. I made a nice little pillow here in case I need to fall asleep. The other thing you want to do is you can use these flares to make that triangle like I said. The only problem is that this Haboob is bad enough, aircraft is not going to be able to see you. Another thing you can do, look in this survival manual on ideas to improve your fighting hole and make you survive a little better. If you gotta go to the bathroom, you always want to make your bathroom hole at least 30 feet from your rest area, just in case there's any little animals that come in here and want to snoop around. Okay, the Haboob has subsided. I've waited out in my nice handy tent here for a few hours. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I've seen some pretty bad Haboobs. I've done 2 combat tours with the Marine Corps, both in desert areas, and I feel the best thing you can do in a Haboob situation is just to wait it out and don't get yourself lost and take cover. Another thing that I want to credit is the Air Force Survival Manual. I took this directly out of the survival manual on how to build this hooch. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to finish packing up this tent, and we're going to head back, get on the hiking trail, get our bearing with the compass and the map, and head back home safely.